Oh boy. Magic creator. Magic creator. Now, let's start with the back end of the word first, the creator part. And a creator is somebody who designs something, who makes something up from memory, from an understanding of whatever it is, a creator. And basically from nothing. Magic is the impressed part that whatever you're thinking about probably should not come to fruition or should not ever happen. The magic part is like, damn, it worked. And that's the magic part. So a magic creator, you know, it's probably a cut creator, cut creator. It was a DJ or something like that. Cut creator probably. Somebody help me out. But magic creator this time. Being a creator by itself should be magical. And putting the word magic creator, is that like a double compound or something like that? I don't know. Some English buff or major tell me. Maybe that's like a double thing. But magic creator. I tell my two youngsters, you gotta be magic creators. Not just a creator and come up with a concept to save your life and to make you live comfortable and established enough. My two youngsters are young still. And they're still very influential and influenced by me. So I try to be careful with my instructions and with other people's children as well on what I say to them, what not. But being a magic creator, this is another dangerous thing that I'm sharing. You know, it's dangerous because most people, to me, it looks like they're not creative, and I didn't know that. I thought we all was creative, like had the zest and the natural drive to make something out of nothing. Like, man, you know, this situation ain't working out for me, man. I'm going to make this thing go, blah blah blah, and they can visualize like a portrait or a painting, and they can make it themselves. That they can see the vision for themselves, and they can make that thing go. I thought people could do that. And that's not saying that if you can do it or you can't do it that you elite or you less. It ain't even about that. It's just I don't know. You have to just man. So magic is something that, you know, usually if you know, a number of us have heard about David Copperfield. I got one of my videos, if you want to look back to see, one of my student athletes is doing a magic trick, and it's an illusion, you know, that's being created. But I think we need that in a world that there is no illusion or creativity to racism. I mean, the shit just is what it is. It's like, bam, and it's in your face if you're watching. You know, for those that understand football, and if you don't understand football, you can at least listen to the analogy, but for those that understand football, it's almost like a quarterback reading a blitz. You know, you're seeing the guy get ready to come off the edge, or whether it's a 2A gap blitz, or somebody coming from the B hole or whatever, or you got a guy 9 wide playing DN or whatever. And it's almost like seeing they got a 7-man or 8-man in the box, and sometimes 9 going single high safety. And you understand, okay, we may have pressure. We may have pressure. So if you're creative, you'll process the information quickly and understand that you get ready to face pressure. But you have to be a student of life for the most part to understand it. So some of the stuff that I say is really not for the young people to understand. And it's really not for the ignorant adults to get. So sometimes I think when I face adversity or take somebody ruffles, my feathers or something with in attack mode, I just think because you don't understand, you're not creative enough to see that the canvas is blank. It's an empty, blank canvas, and you are responsible for creating what's on there. If you are not creative, anyway, magic creator, making something out of nothing. If you are not happy with your situation, you're going to have to make something go. And you already know what it is. If you saw my video about the cereal, having, making cereal to become wealthy, you have a general idea of what I'm talking about. Again, the consistency that's necessary to be a magic creator. If you want to be in a relationship with somebody, create it. Create the thing. If you're a woman as well, create it. But let me tell you something real quick before I get out of here. If you want a relationship with somebody, and if you are the aggressor, if you want it, then damn it, you got to make it. Which means you have to be the one that sacrifice. You have to be the one that pay. You have to be the one that go over top. You have to be the one that's selfless and listen to what the other person wants, and it has to be about that other person. That's why a lot of times we think that the man is supposed to be the aggressor. So since the man is supposed to be the aggressor, he's supposed to be the magic creator. And if he's going to be the magic creator, then he has to stick to his guns on whatever his concept is of creating. Now, he might not know how to make money and save his own life, and he might not know how to stop cheating, but what he does know how to do is create magic in terms of getting sex from some woman. You know how to do that. And nowadays, I guess it's more rampant getting sex from a man. But I don't want to branch off into too many things that's, in case somebody think I got a bad attitude or I'm being negative. I'm really not. I heard a great thing on a relationship from this woman. She gave 3 points. That was, I gave her props, and I commented on her thing and liked her video, and I'm supportive of what I see. So I gave her props. She had these 3 principles. She's married. She's down in Georgia, somewhere in Atlanta. And I gave her props. She had like 3 points, and one was understanding that a man is attracted to a woman physically. And then, what else she say? I know the third one was her catering for the most part to his desire. Number 2 was her understanding him, like, so he's able to express himself and be open. What I'm going to call pillow talk at this point, which is the same stuff that ends up detrimental, that gets you destroyed in the end when things go sour, or if they go sour. But and the third point that she mentioned was the woman cultivating that, like, you're going to make it, baby, you're going to be all great, and she dives in and sacrifices, I guess is the word, to make sure that his vision and goal operates. So who ready to do that? Oh man, I can't do that, man. I got my own kids I got to take care of. I'm trying to get my own career together. I'm trying to do the, so stop talking to me and realize you got your own shit to do, and that is what it is. I'm talking grown people now. I ain't talking to the kids who don't really have much like that at this stage. You don't have a whole lot to lose. Y'all feelings is just hurt because he bought somebody else an ice cream cone or something like that, and it's a 50-cent ice cream cone. Hey, buddy. That's child's play at best. Talking real stuff with people tied into mortgages and furniture and vehicles and kids, and you got to go through a court system because it gets ugly. It can be very ugly in that process. So there's a difference between kids and grown folks. So I'm telling you, kids, stay in your place. Don't try to be grown if you're not grown. And I don't care how big you are physically or what your body looks like. Physically, your body as a female can look like a grown woman, but you're not. You're a kid. And for a dude whose body is big. You might be the same size. You might be 6'2", 6'3", 250, 260, or whatever, but you're still a kid. You need to remember that. So stay in your place. So that's not magic creation right there. That's just telling what's on canvas. You know, that's telling exactly what it is. But this is about magic creator and being able to create a situation that's magical for yourself. If you can create something for somebody else magical, if you can be a magic creator for somebody else and you don't have to sacrifice or destroy yourself in the process, then good for you. Because when somebody has to sacrifice is almost a word next to suicide and homicide. Sacrifice. When somebody starts feeling like they sacrificed for you, man, they will kill you. You know, they will, I'm not talking about like with no rap. Oh, I'm about to kill you in this rap game. No. I'm talking about kill you dead. You know, with real death. Like, yeah. So, pay attention. So this is a magic creator. And I'm going to go ahead and drop off on this particular video. I'm going to start a new one because I got a little bit of time. I'm excited. And I'll talk to y'all later.